Hi guys, this is Valentina Palladino for Ars Technica, and I'm here with Garmin's new Vivosmart HR fitness tracker. So this marries a lot of the features of the original Vivosmart and the VivoFit series that Garmin has. The newest thing that this fitness tracker has is a heart rate monitor developed by Garmin. So I tried this out for a little while, and I'm pleased to say that it's pretty accurate, at least according to my tests. While it combines the features of the original Vivosmart and the VivoFit, it also kind of combines the design of the two devices too. It's almost completely curved, so it's really comfortable actually, and the clasp you can see here is kind of like a regular watch strap. You're going to want it super tight when you want to take really accurate heart rate measurements. And then the screen here is a very basic screen, but it does really well in direct sunlight, so you'll really be able to see all of your stats pretty well. So this is the default screen that I have. You can, in the Garmin Connect app, change what your default screen is if you want to. Since I use this as a regular watch, I keep the clock at the top, and here you have step count, how many floors, and just a couple of different stats like calorie burn, distance and all that. There's the music controller, so you can control music from your phone while it's playing. Weather and smartphone notifications. So they're not filtered, so pretty much any notification that your iOS or Android device gets will come onto this device as a vibration. This does a real-time reading of your heart rate, so this will change as the optical heart rate monitor on the underside reads your heart rate. Oh, see, got an Instagram notification, so that's real time for my phone. The way I did testing on this is I kind of just manually took my heart rate with my fingers over, my pulse, and every single time it was within 5 beats per minute, which is pretty good. They're not new to the heart rate monitor game, but this is the first one that they've had in a wristbound device. So it's pretty cool that it's fairly accurate. And also along the side here, you can see it gives you your average resting heart rate, so mine's 54. So as it reads your heart rate more, it will get a better picture of your average resting heart rate. Now, the only physical button on this device is on the side right here. And what you do with this is that you press and you'll get a whole bunch of settings. Here's the running icon, so you can use this to start an activity. As you can see, you'll say press this to start, and it'll start monitoring your, time, distance, all that kind of stuff. You have your alarms here, your do not disturb mode, Bluetooth. This is your sync button. So when you open up Garmin Connect, it's supposed to automatically sync. However, sometimes I find that it didn't actually do that for me. I got the best results when I actually went onto this and tapped this while I had the Garmin Connect app open on my phone. This is a really cool feature. It's the Find My Phone icon, so you can tap that and it'll send a little ring to your phone just in case you may have misplaced it across the room or whatever. So if you record a run and you save it, it'll show up in here before you connect to Garmin Connect, and then it will save to there. And you have some settings and information about your device here. And if you want to get out of the settings mode, you just tap the button and it'll go back to your default screen. So this is Garmin Connect. It's the app that controls all of Garmin's wearables and fitness trackers. So Garmin Connect has been completely redesigned, and now it doesn't have that card layout anymore. It has a more friendly kind of rounded layout with your steps and your sleep at the forefront, and there are just some other little data points underneath here. Here they make it really easy for you to connect to MyFitnessPal if that's how you want to track your calorie intake rather than expenditure. So one thing that you can customize a little bit in Garmin Connect is snapshots. These are kind of the things you can select to swipe through on the homepage of the app. Here you'll see my first snapshot, which is of my steps. There's sleep. You'll have to input your typical time you go to sleep and the typical time that you wake up. And during that window of time, the Vivosmart HR will kind of recognize when you're not moving. And if you tap here, as it loads, you'll see my sleep from the previous night. So one thing I would recommend when you get the Vivosmart HR is to connect it to your computer via the charging cable that it has. It's a USB cable, and you'll download Garmin Express, which is just kind of a maintenance program that you can download so you can get firmware updates, software updates, all to the band. So I would just recommend checking Garmin Express every once in a while. It's really quick to download. It doesn't take up, that much of your time to do, and it'll just save you a lot of headaches going forward.